Hey guys! Somehow I just took like a whole take and it died on me. So yeah. Hey guys, my name is Elle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time since I've come on here and made a video. And you know, I'm sorry, this is hard. Like, it's really hard. And you know, I honestly didn't know if I'd ever like make another video again, but recently I've been doing a lot of work on my dollhouse and I just wanted to like come and talk about it because there's been a lot of progress, but there's also definitely been a ton of setbacks and things that I definitely did not think through enough in the beginning, and so they're like coming back to ruin everything for me. And so I really just needed to talk about it. So welcome to my latest dollhouse update video. So it has been almost a full year since I got this dollhouse for my birthday. I got it last year and I've been working on it ever since, and finally, recently, I feel like I have made the most progress in actually building the structure. I was very focused on all the elements at once and it was very, very overwhelming. And so finally, a few weeks ago, I just decided, okay, I'm not going to worry about the inside right now. I will get to it when I get to it. And I just started like putting together the structure, the rest of the walls, the roof, stuff like that. And so now I have like the majority of the whole structure of the house complete, and it's just like the extra details and things that I need to do. So that's really cool that I could make that progress, and it actually, I felt so accomplished when I did that, you know. So I have also been going to like every Hobby Lobby probably once a week at this point to buy them out of all of their window frames and door frames, because I decided that I didn't like the frames that came with the kit. They didn't look as put together and like clean, and obviously the windows couldn't open and stuff. So I found Hobby Lobby has windows and they basically fit perfectly in my window slot. There's just some gap at the top I need to fill because the windows on my kit are an arched window and these are not arched windows. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. However, I decided that I wanted to paint these windows green, and so I painted like the window frame green and I painted the front door the same green, and I loved the color and it looked great on the front door. Here, let me show you. Hopefully you can see the color. This is what the front door is looking like right now. But after like kind of holding it up against the wall, I realized with all the windows being green, it took away from the front door kind of popping, and I really wanted the front door to stand out. So I was like, okay. I went back, I painted the windows white, and I had taped over all the window panels. So I taped over like all the actual window panels so that the paint wouldn't like get onto the windows. But somehow I come in and I'm taking off the tape and there's like paint that seeped through down onto the window still, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how to fix it, and I also broke one of the windows because I was trying to okay, hold on, let me just So this is the window that I broke. And the windows are supposed to like, they're supposed to open, okay? But they got painted shut, okay? And then I was trying to force it to come open, and this one just kind of like broke, so all the like stuff from the actual window is, you know, broken. And yeah, so now I'm down a window, and I need like all the windows I can get because this house is ginormous. So that's unfortunate. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. If you have ideas, please leave it in the comments, please, please. So pretty much ever since day one of building this house, I was totally procrastinating building the second staircase because I had read something, I don't even remember where, that said the second floor one was harder to build than the first floor one, and I was absolutely struggling with the first one, so I was like, okay, I don't want to do this now. I put it off. And so I finally went back and put it together, and it was actually way easier than the first floor staircase, but that's honestly probably because I had more experience actually building the house and knowing how the pieces work, and, you know, just kind of picking up techniques along the way to do that. Because the first floor staircase was like the first thing that I made from the house. It's like the first part in the instructions, so that's honestly probably why it was so difficult in the first place. So yeah, this is my second floor staircase. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I mean, there's some paint that's like iffy, but it's gonna be like in a spot in the house that is fairly invisible depending. So yeah, I haven't put it in yet because in that room I need to like fix the wallpaper and stuff. I'll show you when I'm showing the inside, talking about all of the mistakes that I made regarding the wallpaper. But yeah, so this is the staircase. Hasn't gone in yet, but I'm super excited. So another random thought is I was just sitting here looking at my bay window area that I built, and I just wanted to share that when I was making it, I decided it might be like a cute, fun idea to write like a little hidden note message time capsule thing and hide it in the ceiling area of this bay. And so, like, just in case, like, I don't know, way down along the lines of the future, someone happens to have this house and, you know, I don't know, maybe they're taken apart for some reason. I don't know why they take apart my majestic dollhouse, but if they are and they look in here, there's like a little note and it says like my name, and I built it, and just like kind of saying, like, I think I also put the year or whatever. I don't know. I just thought it was a cute little fun idea to like have a little hidden message thing, I guess. So I want to talk a bit about the mistakes that I made in the very beginning of building this house, and the biggest thing, which I said I would get to, is my wallpaper choice. And so basically in the beginning, what I decided to do was get scrapbook paper and use like the spray adhesive to stick it to the wall pieces before I actually put the walls together, because I thought it would be easier than going in and wallpapering after the house was already built. But now the issue is arising that, number one, the paper isn't actually sticking on the walls very good, and I probably should have used a better adhesive for that. But regardless of that, the places where the walls like come together, so like where one wall meets another wall, there's sometimes gaps because I didn't build it perfectly, and also there are some places where I made the wallpaper come too low or too high for where the actual floor or ceiling of the room was. So like I have a wallpaper on the second floor that goes down into the first floor a little because I didn't realize where the floor was on the second floor in that part. So yeah, basically I have to go in and try and remove all of that paper that I put onto the walls because there's no way that it'll stay in the long run, and also it just doesn't look good. So I'm kind of just at a loss right now for what I actually want to do going forward with like the wallpaper, because right now it's just a complete mess, and I'm sure there are going to be spaces where I can't reach that well, so hopefully I'll still be able to figure something out for that. So the other thing kind of relating to the wallpaper is what I chose for the flooring in the kitchen. And again, I did the same thing where I had this black and white checkered scrapbook paper and I like fit it in there and stuck it down with the same spray adhesive. But now I think that that flooring tile is not the vibe that I want in the house anymore. So I definitely want to go in and redo that, and I'm still not sure what I want to do for the flooring in there yet. So that's kind of like the biggest setbacks that I've had. And even though it doesn't sound like a super big deal, it's on every single wall in the house, and so it's going to take forever to go in and remove everything and try and figure out a new solution for it. So yeah, again, if you have absolutely any ideas or just like wisdom about wallpapering doll houses, please leave that in the comments, please. That would be a big help. Yeah. So I think I'm at a spot right now where the biggest thing I'm trying to focus on is the outside of the house, getting all the siding put up and all the windows in place, and then of course doing my stone tower, finishing that up. I had previously started doing the stones on like the bottom section of the tower, but now I want to put different windows in there as well, which means I have to cut a little bit of space for the new windows because it's just, these are the windows that I have for in there, and they're just slightly wider than the slots that are there already. So I have to go and fix that before I can continue with the stone. The other thing is, as you can see here, there's supposed to be like a porch roof here, but I can't finish that until I put in the second floor staircase, which is in this room. The second floor staircase goes in there, and then there is a bay window that fits into there, and after I do that, then I can go ahead and put the porch roof on. And I'm not using any of the original porch trim and pieces for the actual like railings on the porch. I decided I didn't like how they looked at all, so I'm going to do something else for those. And I also still need to figure out what kind of porch flooring I want to do. I was thinking maybe doing something to match the staining that I have on these shutters. But I'm not really sure yet. The door is green, and as far as I can tell, I want the siding to remain white. And the stone tower will be gray, as far as I know. So I'm not really sure how this stain will come into play yet. If it'll like clash with the gray of the stone or not. Not really sure. Hopefully it doesn't, because I really do like how this stain turned out. And if it does, maybe I just make the tower a different color. I'm not really sure. So this is kind of my dollhouse room that I've got going on, and over here I have my collection of dollhouse miniatures that I've been collecting over the past year, and I have these storage cabinets that just are keeping everything, you know, organized, and so I always know where everything is. Mostly there's this pile of random things that didn't fit, and I have like all my wood popsicle sticks and stuff, and my paint there. And this is kind of what my table is looking like right now. I have this tile I want to use in the bathroom, but I'm not there yet. And these are my window fails. Hopefully not all of them are fails, but we'll see. Yeah, my house. And this area over here was much worse, but I just cleaned out all the like major trash in here, so that's why it doesn't look too terrible. So yeah, if we go into the house, this is my kitchen. The island is just kind of sitting in there because I don't want it to get broken, but I don't know if I actually want it in that spot. And then it's like the downstairs, and back there, I don't know if you can see, I made a couch cushion for that bench, and I'm actually really proud of it. I think it's cute. And then this is like my attic area, and like the tower area back there. So yeah, this is kind of what we got going on. And here you can kind of see where my wallpaper failed. The black goes down a bit too far. So yeah, that's just what we have so far. So that's basically all I have for this video. I just want to come in and give an update about everything. And if you guys might be interested in more specific tutorial videos, especially when I get going on creating things for the inside, if you'd be interested in that, or maybe interested in how I did the siding on the house, or I'm gonna do the stone pillar, let me know if you'd be interested in specific tutorial videos for that. So yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, thanks, bye!